Well, I'm about to embark on another magical mystery tour. And when I say magical mystery tour, I mean it, because I don't actually know where I'm going to go, because I have been invited by one of my subscribers, Merv French, to join a group of his friends on a little trip somewhere up to the north of WA, not very far north, where I'm going to go to, I think we start from Northam, and then we'll decide where we're going. So as I say, it's a magical mystery tour and I'm looking forward to it. As is usual for me, I'm loaded to the gunnels with equipment that I probably don't need, but I like it. And one thing that Merv said that I had to pack was my guitar, which is in the back behind all that stuff in there. So I'm prepared for that. And anyway, I'll be heading out on Sunday, because I have to meet these guys up in Northam, which is about 400 k's away. So I'll leave on Sunday, camp overnight at a place called Gwambiging or something. I'll have to get the pronunciation of that one right. And then I will get up early the next morning and I'll meet them at a pre-arranged destination, and then we'll probably decide where we're going to go. Isn't that exciting? Okay, 8:30, or not 8:30, 7, well, it is 8:30, it's 8:40. Monday morning, 1st of July 2024, and I'm heading on the first leg of the Magical Mystery Tour with Merv and his friends. So we'll see where it leads me. I've got to drive up to a place called Gwambiging, which is up the highway, and I'll camp there overnight and I'll meet the guys in the morning. Anyway, leaving Little Grove now. Most of you people have seen these scenes before, so I won't bore you with them again. I'm going to turn this off as soon as I get to the end of our street. Oh yeah, there's the sun. Okay, we're on our way. Now this is the new flyover, and I'm going to go a different way. Instead of going straight ahead up the Hanrahan Road, I'm going to try the new bypass, which I missed on the last trip down. So this is a first for me, and no doubt a first for you. And the sign here says Denmark, Perth and Esperance. It seems it's counter sort of intuitive, this, because it bypasses the actual centre of town. Anyway, we're going to see what it's like. I'll just give way. Oh, he's passing, so I can go this way. Right, here we go. This is actually the truck route that they spent millions of dollars on to get the trucks out of what was the middle of town. It's pretty swish. Down to the left is the old, Lower Denmark Road, which you can still go on, of course. This is an alternative route to Denmark, as well as Perth. And as I say, it's counterintuitive, because I'm sort of heading west, and if the road sign says to Esperance, but what it does is where this road exits, there's a turn off. It takes you up Menang Drive to Chester Pass Road, and that's the way to get to Esperance. In effect, it's adding a few kilometres onto a journey though. But hey, when you've got a road like this, who cares? It's only an 80k speed limit though, strange. Kay and I were wondering why they were putting poles up on the overpass that we just came across, and I see it's for these sound barriers. Apparently, I don't know whether they're sound barriers or wind barriers. Now we come to the sign. Denmark to the left, Perth and Esperance straight ahead. Ooh, this is flash, very flash. Tell you what, it actually will save a little bit of time, even though it may be a little bit out of the way and a sort of a roundabout way of going at it. It's there's less traffic. You don't have to actually go through the main part of town or the western end of town, and so therefore you save yourself quite a bit of time, I think. Okay, the Perth and the airport exit is 1k, and that's the this of course then is the road, the Albany Highway, which is what I would have been on had I gone up Hanrahan Road and then gone to the big roundabout, turned left and gone through all the suburbs. So yeah, this is a bit of a time saver. And a stress saver. Oh no. Well, would you look at that? And we'll turn left and we're on Albany Highway. Wow, yay. It's also a quicker way to get to the airport. Now we've got to wait for the traffic here. Okay, well this is now me on Albany Highway. So we're just coming into Mount Barker, and I'm going to make a little slight detour to the left and go to the bakery, because you can't go past Mount Barker without going to the bakery. Very popular place, this. Okay. Right, we've been to the bakery, and now we'll just have a little quick tour back through Mount Barker Township itself. I know we've been here before, but we'll get back onto the highway. We're in no great rush at the moment. Bakery was very busy, and there's a lot of kids around, and I don't know if it's school holidays or not here. Awful lot of kids down there at 9:30, 20 to 10 in the morning on a Monday morning. So down here is the highway, and we'll turn left and we'll continue on our little journey. I must be a real dum-dum. I just realised that it's actually Sunday. I was wondering why there were so many kids around, and it's not actually the 1st of July. It's the last day of June, 30th of June, and it's Sunday because I've got to meet Merv and his friends Monday morning. So because I'm leaving down. What an idiot I am. Oh dear. Gee, that's a bit worrying, isn't it? And I'm wondering why the kids are all out and about. Because it's Sunday, they're all going to church. I have two choices of which way I can go. And the quickest way, of course, is right up the highway to Williams and then turn off to the right. But I'm going to go via Cranbrook and Katanning again, because I hate driving on the highway. I'd rather get onto a minor road and just tootle along. We'll let this guy go. We have been along this road before, so well, I'm just going to pull into this little parking area here, check the load and all that sort of stuff. And maybe have a cup of coffee. Been a bit of rain in this area. Well, Albany's had a lot of rain too, so anyway, we'll pull over Now, I'll have a cup of coffee and then we'll get on the road. Okay, I've had my little coffee and now we'll head back out. We're going towards Katanning now. Well, it's a beautiful morning, but I notice there's clouds up to where I'm heading. But anyway, we shall see. We shall see. Nothing coming.
Continue on 120.
Thank you, Karen. Okay, we're just re-entering Tambalup because I was here, what, about 5 weeks ago, I suppose, coming the other way. Of course, it's Tambalup on a Sunday morning, not Monday as I was wont to believe. God, I must be getting like Joe Biden. Poor old Joe, eh? 80, standing to get re-elected for the US president. God help that nation with the two candidates. Goodness me. It looked a little bit worse for the wear. That fellow staggering a little bit there. Anyway, this is Tambalup. Now we're heading out towards Broomhill 23 and Katanning 43. Right, we're in Broomhill. Once again, Broomhill from the other end. Those, anybody that saw my last series of videos, I went up to over to Lake Rolls Lagoon, etc., Lake Ballard. Well, those dusty roads that I travelled on about 5 weeks ago are now closed due to flooding, because in that interim 5-week period there's been quite a substantial amount of rain fallen in that particular area or over that particular area, and so I wouldn't be able to drive up those roads again for a week or two, I guess. Anyway, enough of my waffling. That's Broomhill again. I won't be surprised if we come into a little bit of fog, because that cloud ahead is actually just hanging towards the ground. I can actually look off to the left and see that it's actually hitting the ground and there's fog. What a crazy place. You can see it off there to the left, that mist. Sun hasn't burned it off yet. Come on, you sun, beat down. We're just going to negotiate this roundabout on the back end of Katanning, because we're not actually going into the town again. We're heading straight out to Narrogin and Northam, towards Northam Way, York. Did come down this road in the opposite direction 5 weeks ago. So there we are. I didn't drive on this particular section because 5 weeks ago we came down from Dumbleyung and I passed that turn off a couple of kilometres back. So now we are on a stretch of road that I haven't filmed before. And as I say, we're about 100 k's or thereabouts from Narrogin on the Great Southern Highway. Oh, looks like a kid's comfort stop. I've got a little car right up my jacksie right now. He's been following me since way on the other side of Katanning. Here he goes. I'm going to let him go past. Just comes close. He's weaving all over the joint. That rain in the intervening 5 weeks or so since I was up in this sort of general area, it's really nice and green, and I see that a lot of these paddocks have been, I don't know, it's not ploughing, but they've got the furrows in. I don't know whether they're ready for planting or preparation for the planting. Anyway, the country looks really nice and green, and there are puddles at the side of the road, so they've obviously copped a bit. There's a nice little church, look at that. Now, this is the Shire of Woodanilling. Woodanilling. Beautiful. Onslow Road. Woodanilling. That was Woodanilling Caravan Park we just passed on the road. Now we're heading towards Wagen, where they hold the Woolarama. Oh, look at all those dead cars over there to the left. Woo. It's not dead cars. What's going on over there? It is. It's a car graveyard. Wow. Anyway, not stopping. Just going to pull into this little parking area too. Earlier I heard it was like something rattled and went down the side of the car, so I just want to check that everything is okay. It could very well have been a stone hitting the underside of the car and rattling along. So I'll just have a quick check. Well, there is nothing obvious that I can see. So let's put it down to a stone rolling along either the roof or the underside of the car. Noises, you hear noises all the time. But that one just sounded like a bolt, or not a bolt or a nut or something, but it could well have been a stone. So, back onto this road. This is Watson Road here, but we're going onto this highway. Nothing coming, let's go. Right, we're just about to enter Wagen, apparently. Karen, I just go straight. Karen has been muted today. Turned her volume down. So there we have the sign. The Giant Ram and the Woolarama in March. Wagen. I don't think I've been in Wagen before. All the times that I travel is usually out to the right hand side, way over into the wheat belt proper. I may have, haven't I? I can't remember now. Probably some places. Wagen. Narragansett River to the left when we get up. This actually does look a little bit familiar. But then a lot of these towns all look very similar. Anyway, we're going to do a left-hand turn up here
Turn left on
into
Tugwell
downtown
Street, then take the third right.
Wagen. There's a road to Dumbleyong and Lake Grace. Well, we've been to those places. Yeah. Here we are. Oh, this is a pretty little place. Wagen.
Turn right on Trent Street.
Cinema, swimming pool, sports ground, Great Southern Fuels, Goodyear Auto Care. Whoa, they got the lot. Big church there on the right, you can't see it. There's the Giant Ram. I'll go and pull in here. We'll show you the Giant Ram. No trucks. No, I actually do think I might have been here before. Crikey. This looks a little bit familiar. Kay and I may have come here. Oh, I am getting like Joe Biden, I think. Hang on, we'll turn this one off and we'll have a look at the Giant Ram. Well, there's the beast. And isn't this a lovely little park? These little towns, they really have some fantastic little parks and facilities. And most people, I think, just pass through without even looking. I'm going to take a little walk over there because behind that big tree is the Giant Ram. Now this is a... in a sense, this is quite controversial because you'll see that sign up there, and that sign says, "Keep sheep, stand with our farmers." Now, very recently, and I did mention it on my previous series of videos, our Prime Minister Anthony Albanese decided that he was going to stop the live sheep trade. Now, that does affect places like Wagen, whose whole economy relies on the sheep's back. So these politicians, we elect them to look after our interests, but in many ways they don't give a shit. They're more interested in themselves and the big businesses. So anyway, there's our Giant Ram from Wagen. Brilliant. Love it. And look at this lovely park, or parking area within the park, and we'll have a little bit over there, look over there towards the main highway. You can see the beast in the distance there. Wonderful. What a lovely little place. And they have all these little flags. painted on the ground. I think that's the Welsh dragon. And I know that's the Vietnamese flag, because Ryan and I will be there in about, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, not even. And then that's a kids' playground there in this park. What a great little joint. What a beautiful little town. Well done, Wagen. Okay, so after we're just leaving Wagen now, we're going to turn right here to go towards Narrogin. I've got a big rattle coming on the end of this
Turn
truck,
right at 120.
end of this road, Narrogin 49. Go away. I think I actually have been here. That service station there looked a little bit familiar.
120.
Anyway. We shall press on. My memory returns. I actually have been on this road, and the reason I now remember it is once upon a time I sold a caravan to a fellow, and he asked me if I would tow it up to Narrogin, which I duly did, and handed it over. And that's how I just realised that I actually had been, and this is many, many, many years ago, when the caravan that I sold him was the one that Kay and I had bought. We'd swapped our old one in Queensland and bought this other thing. And when I got back, we sold it with a vow to never own another caravan. Which is why I'm so anti-caravan, I guess. Takes all kinds. We're coming into a little place called Highbury. And apparently they have fuel here as well. So, but I don't need fuel just yet. So we'll slow down and we'll have a little bit of a look through Highbury as we continue on our journey. There's the signs. Oh yeah, look at this. Bit of work going on there, guys. Burning off. Highbury, yep, there's the fuel thing, pumps. Looks like a pub. Is it a pub? Super Dry, Hans Super Dry. It certainly is a pub. Wonderful. Beautiful. That's Highbury. So that's a truck that just passed me there. That's the live sheep trade truck. And, you know, no doubt if this ban, well, I think it is, it's in place or something, these guys are going to lose out a lot of money on their businesses, because you know there's a big trade in live sheep to the Middle East, although they do tell me it was declining, but that's not the point. If there's a market for these things, then we should be able to fulfill the market. Hell, we all eat meat, except for the woke vegetarians and do-gooders. So why don't they just leave everybody else alone to get on with their business? We'll just pass the sign of Narrogin. Oh, big machinery here. Look at the John Deeres. Oh yeah, brand new, brand spanking new. Ho, ho, ho. Wouldn't mind one of their big tractors to do my fire breaks. Okay, Brookton. We're going to Brookton, so we go straight through. We're going to miss the town centre by the look of it. Narrogin town centre. Heavy vehicle route, town centre. No, bugger it. We'll go through the town centre and then we'll get back. Oh, do we? Federal Street. Does it come back on? Let's just do it while we're here.
Take the exit to Great Southern
Yeah, it's all
Highway.
right, Karen. Don't get your knickers in a twist. We're going into Narrogin to have another look. And apparently I can get back onto that highway anyway, even if I go that way, so don't keep nagging. Where's the town? Oh, here it is. I'm going to see if I remember this place, because I dropped off
In 1.5 kilometers.
dropped
turn
off the
right on Euclid
Karen, pull your head in. I dropped off the caravan on it's like a car parking place. See if I can remember it. Kubo Tyres, vintage. There's a vintage museum down there now. One of these days I'm going to have to come and do a tour of the museums in the area, because there are some really great museums. Well, here we go. Right. Okay, heavy vehicle route, Pensley, Brookton that way, to the right. Williams and Perth that way. I'm just going to keep going through. Yeah, okay. Origin hire, service, packaging, tree lopping. I might have to actually turn right down one of these streets eventually, or go back. Yeah, I'm getting a smiley face on the speed camera thing. Nightline computers. Okay. Oh, chicken treat drive through. Probably a good time to come through is a Sunday, because there's hardly any traffic, as you can see. There's a hotel, health store, here's the police.
In 400
You keep going,
meters,
boys.
Turn right on Euclid Street, then enter the roundabout.
Oh yeah, okay, well I think we've just about done Narrogin. And I'm going to look for the sign for Brookton. Oh no, it says Pingelly. 120 Pingelly Brookton, that's the one I want, so I'm going to the right. Sorry, we've been in Narrogin now. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Stop sign, then enter the roundabout.
Okay, Karen, have it your way. Are you turning? You just did put your right hand indicator on. Yeah, where are you going? You're going too? Okay. And
Take the first exit to Great Southern Highway.
now here's a roundabout. We can go to Wagen or Albany, Coolin and Wickepin, or Pingelly, Brookton and Northam. That's where we're going. Okay.
Continue with Great Southern Highway.
So now we're coming into Kuballing or Kuballing, whichever way you want to pronounce it. I don't know what the locals say. I have always sort of said Kuballing, but it might be Kuballing. I hope I don't offend anybody with my mispronunciation. Steel, site-built and modular homes. Oh, okay. They've got fuel. I don't think that's open. It might be. Anyway. Kubali. Main road going through. Nice little pullover area there. Lions Wayside Park. The Lions do a wonderful job all around the country. They put fantastic facilities in places. I was a Lion once in Hayfield. Okay. Coming concrete contractors. Oh. There we are. We've done Kubali. So we'll press on. This is Poppen Yinning. Hard to say, nice to stay. Poppen Yinning or Poppen Yinning. Here we go. Poppen Yinning. I love these names. Poppen Yinning. Again, another little pretty place. Look at that. Hey, I've been here. I remember. Well, as I say, all these places tend to start looking alike, but that little fuel pump back there looked awfully familiar for some reason. To Williams Road. Birds silos. Ooh. Must be competition for Moylan. Moylans make silos. Okay, well that's Poppen Yinning. Yeah, well, I'll just have a little check of the map. We're on track. I've just lost. I thought I'd put offline maps onto my Lenovo, and I have, but obviously I've got too many maps on there, and the poor thing is confused now. So I'm now back on my other phone, my Garmin, my Navman. And I still have the location on this Lenovo thing. It'd be interesting to see if it moves. Anyway, we're getting there. We're on the right road. We're coming into Pingelly. Or Pingelly? Pingelly. Pingelly. RV friendly town. Oh, they're all RV friendly towns. motels. What I'm looking at is to see whether they have a service station, and I just might fill my tank up. But if they haven't, we'll press on to Beverly. It didn't say they had fuel on the sign back there. Now we're in a 40 zone. Nope, don't look like they've got a fuel station. I don't know, I often wonder where these people get their fuel locally, or do they travel to go get it? Well, they've got a pub. Shire Office, Anglican Church. Oh, look at this. It's Elders. No, that's the motel. They don't show a fuel pump. Open. Rosie's, that looked like it could have been an old fuel station. Yes, it was. It was a mobile. There you go. It was a mobile station and it's closed. Well, I'll be. I don't know what I'll be, but I will be. Okay. Well, we're heading now to Beverly. Going to Wickerton, we're staying on this road. Brookton, that's where we're going, and then Beverly. Okay, that was Pingelly. No fuel in Pingelly. Bye bye. Well, this is Brookton. It said it's got a fuel station here, so I might just top up my tanks to save me doing it early in the morning. However, we have to find the fuel stop first. Town centre. Town centre have the fuel station.
In 50 metres, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Robinson Road.
Oh yeah.
Take the first exit to Robinson Road. In 300 metres, turn right onto Lennon Street.
Karen, I'm not listening to you. There's the IGA local grocer. Local LPG supplier.
Turn right onto Lennon Street, then turn left onto Richardson Street.
Karen, hold your head. Bottle shop. There's a pub. What's this one? Caravan.
In 200 metres,
What's
turn right
this?
onto Brookton Highway, Great Southern
That's for
Highway.
EVs. That's for EVs. That's not fuel.
Make a U-turn, then turn left onto Robinson Road. Turn left on Robinson. Turn left onto Robinson Road, then turn right onto Brookton Highway.
Yeah. Okay. So it's pretty dead here in
Turn right on
Brookton.
Turn right onto Brookton Highway.
Oh, there's the
Great
fuel
Southern
station
Highway.
across the road. Of course it is. I'll just go over there. No, Karen, pull your head in. There's a Puma. Oh, that's shut. Oh, wait over here. Everybody's closed. And then
Brookton
Diesel.
Highway.
There's diesel there. That'll do. Okay. Karen's yelling at me. I'll turn this on. Okay, we got the fuel now. We've just left, where were we?
120.
Brookton. And we're going to turn left onto the Brookton York, the Beverly York Road.
Turn left on 120.
And that will take us to our destination. We're not actually going to make it to York today. We will get to York in the morning. Karen, I'm getting sick of you going. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to take me the right way. That's fine. We're on it now.
Continue on Great Southern Highway for 55 kilometers.
That's my other phone. I'm going to turn your volume down. I am. There you go. Okay, so now we're on the York Beverly Road, and we'll be heading towards Gwombigan. Not Gwombigan. 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 It's a hard one. I can't remember it. This is Beverly we're coming into. Becky Cole, 19th of August. Oh, we saw Becky years ago down in Albany, her and Adam Harvey. Country singers. Okay, town centre we don't need to go to, we're going straight ahead. York Northam. So, Beverly. Oh, there's an aeroplane over there in the information bay. Look at that. It's an old Vampire jet. Sorry Beverly, but we won't be stopping today because I want to get to this campsite and ensure that there are sites for me to stay in, or a site. So, with that, we shall say adieu to Beverly. York is 32. Well, we're not going to York. We're 11 k's south, so we'll be there soon. The Valley Rest area. Gwombigan, oh yes, okay. This is the place. Avon Ascent. Now, which way do we go? I suppose we go anti-clockwise, clockwise. No, this is a special picnic areas, okay. Right then. Right. Isn't this nice? Now, I'm looking for a place where I could possibly pull up for the night. Just moving around to get my bearings. I will actually pull in back there and then go for a walk up. I'm going to have a wander. I'm just having a little wander around here, and this is a wonderful little place actually. I'm looking for a sort of a suitable camping spot, and this one here may be the one. It's close enough to the toilet and I get my car in there anyway, and probably better than where I am over in this other area. However, I'll think about it as I walk past. I've just had a look at the conveniences, and they're fine, clean, and there's nobody else here. Aren't I lucky so far? Okay, well, I've set up very basic tonight, no fancy frills. I've got the tent set up. It's 3:30 and it's still quite cold. Got the tent set up, and I've got my little pie warmer here because I cheated. I went to the Mount Barker Bakery this morning, as you know, and I've got a couple of pies. So they're actually nice and warm now, so I'm going to have them. And that's sort of the campsite. I had to here angle it in or bring it square onto the things. There's not enough depth in these for me to be able to use my kitchen, which I will do a little bit later because I'll need to boil some water and whatnot. But anyway, that'll do for the night, because I've got to be up early in the morning and continue on the journey to the next place.